Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for the commitment that you have shown to the content that has been published on this channel. And if you're new, I want to welcome you, want to inform you that if you have interest in personal development, leadership and life management, this is the channel that will be of interest to you. So kindly subscribe and hit the notification button so that anytime I upload video, actually I upload video on a weekly basis. Whenever I publish video, you will be notified. My name is Kpamor James Suleh, and this week I want to speak to you on something that I found very timely and very important, especially with the situations that I have seen across the world. Now, I have been hurt a number of times, and I must confess that at such times I sat back and blamed people and also blamed circumstances for the hurtful feelings that I had, until I came across the knowledge that I've developed, and it has helped me in a great deal. And that knowledge is what I want to share with you, because I know it will be of help to you, either personally, or you would have someone who may be going through a hurtful feeling at the moment, or may have had a hurtful feeling from which he has not recovered. Now, I want to ask you a question. The last time you felt hurt, or the feeling that you're going through now, who exactly do you blame for it? I know if I was to discuss with you, you would have given me names of people or circumstances that have made you feel a hurtful pain. Maybe it's your spouse or your relation, your brother, your sister, your parents, or maybe the lack of the basic life amenities that you need, or one circumstance or the other. But I want to inform you that you are actually the reason for the hurtful pains that you feel. I know this will be very hard for you to receive and to accept. And the reason is because we humans always feel comfortable finding someone to bear the burden of the blame for what we go through. But I want you to know that you are actually the one that has caused this pain upon yourself. And the reason is simple. The reason is because there is no one or no circumstance that can hurt you if you do not permit it. You are the one who gives consent for every circumstance or anybody at all, whoever the person may be, to hurt you. And without that consent, there is no way anybody or any circumstance can cause hurt to you. There is generally an opportunity for choice in between any stimulus and a response. And so between any stimulus, be it from a human being or be it from a circumstance, there is a space in between the stimulus and a response. That space is the space of choice. And the choice that is made in that space determines the response that comes out from the stimulus. So if you choose to respond appropriately to any stimulus that comes upon you, then you will decide the response that you will get. Now, so your response does not necessarily depend on the stimulus. Your response depends on your choice. So someone can bring a hurtful stimulus to you, but if you choose to respond to it appropriately, then you would not feel any hurtful pain. And this explains why you will see a situation where two people will go through a similar or the same experiences. And why you see one who will sit down and be crying and pointing fingers to people who have caused those hurtful feelings to them, you see another relaxed and enjoying his time as though he is not going through any experience. And this simply because he chose his response to that particular stimulus. And because he chose the response, he had an appropriate response for it. Now, what I have come to inform you is that there is a power resident in you to decide your response to any stimulus that comes to you, be it a hurtful stimulus or whatever that it may be. You have only felt hurtful because of the stimulus that people or circumstances brought to you, because you relinquished that power to those circumstances or those individuals. And so they took that power away from you and decided your response. The moment you take back that power to decide the response and you appropriately choose your responses to stimulus of life, I can tell you that will be the end of ill feelings. I can tell you that will be the end of hurtful feelings. Let me assure you that this is not going to be a one-day event. You cannot just wake up a certain day and then begin to exercise this power. But the deliberate steps that you take towards enforcing this power and regaining this strength of yours that is resident in you, day by day, you will eventually begin to realize that you are deciding how you respond to stimulus that happen to you. In fact, it will amaze you that things that hitherto had made you feel angry and very hurtful, they will happen, and yet you will respond to them appropriately. And that will be because you have decided to choose how you respond to stimulus of life. I hope that this will be helpful to you in improving the quality of your life and also your relationship with people. Thank you very much for this time. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, I urge you to please subscribe. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you next week, Thursday again, 6 p.m. GMT+1. God bless you.